Hello guys, welcome to another video. Thank you guys again for supporting the channel, watching the videos. We've been doing some really good numbers. Subscriber count is up, so that's really good. We're growing. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So I just wanted to go right into this story. Honda will phase out gas-powered cars by 2040. Can't say I'm excited for that. I love my gas car, but I also love new technology and all that electric stuff. I don't know. Honda said that it will stop selling gas-powered vehicles by 2040. The automaker expects 40% of its sales globally to be comprised of battery, electric, and fuel cell vehicles by 2030, followed by 80% in 2035 and 100% sales by 2040. So you better get yourself the um, 2030 Type R before they completely take it out. And just if you have one now, I say keep it. It'll be more in value over time. The car holds its value really good. So even if you get rid of it in like a few years from now, you're still going to be making good money. But let me go ahead and adjust some of this setting. I feel like the background white with the bright light, it seems like it's too much color, too much, yeah, white. All right, now I have a balance. It does not seem that bad. Okay, Honda is the latest car company to commit to all electric future, with General Motors, Ford, Volkswagen, Volvo, and others making similar promises in recent months. Honda also said that it would strive to realize carbon neutrality for all products, corporate activities by 2050. So even if you are trying to create a better future or whatnot, but you're still technically still polluting unless your manufacturing process is completely electric, which I don't see how that's viable. Maybe if you have a bunch of solar panels on the roof, but you're still polluting in some way or another, technically. You know what I mean? Because what powers electricity? Coal. And where is coal burned? So are you really helping the environment? Now, if you're going to be making like a completely factory that's run off of solar panels and does not use natural gas as a way to power your electrics or whatever, then it would kind of like make sense. But to me, all this stuff, I guess it's just the way that we're heading. Everything wants to be electric, but the infrastructure is not there yet. We have to build up the infrastructure first before we can convert over to the electric. That's why I think fuel cell will be a huge benefit going forward. And then I'm curious to see a fuel cell Type R. I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there. Announcement came from Honda CEO Toshiro Mobee, who took helm in April. Speaking at a press conference, Mobee said that Honda was committed to helping Japan's government reach its climate goal of 46% reduction in emissions by 2030. I believe it is responsibility in automaker to achieve carbon-free goal, a tank to wheelbase, Mobee said. Moby said Honda will invest a total of 5 trillion yen, 46.3 billion in research and development initiative, including electrification by the next 6 years. Honda's current electric lineup is pretty meager, to be completely honest with you guys. We have, when it comes to electric, Tesla is kind of like paving the way. Like their car looks good. I know I've been like riding Tesla's dick lately, but their cars look good. I love the way the car looks, especially the Model Y. I love the way the technology in the car, like the autopilot and all that stuff. I love that stuff. And I feel like Honda is also testing something similar in Japan. When we will get it here, only time will tell. Maybe in another, I want to say a few more years, maybe like 5 years, maybe in the next refresh, maybe they'll start putting all that stuff in their car here and we can test it here as well too. But I think it's a great idea for them to test it in Japan because it's a smaller market. And then once it's successful there, then you can kind of expand to one of those bigger markets. Like the United States is a huge market for Honda. So there's definitely room there for growth and innovation and all that good stuff. Honda's current electric lineup is limited. The automaker recently discontinued its Clarity EV though it will continue to sell hydrogen plug-in hybrid versions of the vehicle. Its Honda Electric City started selling in Europe last year, and it still hasn't been here. Anyway, Honda also has plans to work with GM. Mm. See, that's the thing. I fucking hate this partnership. GM makes, in my opinion, they make some shitty cars, and I don't know why Honda would partner up with them. I don't know why Honda couldn't partner up with Tesla or just any big electric company or any one of those big companies to build your EV for you, not fucking GM. On the release of two new EVs using the American company's modular vehicle platform, and Honda has said that it would release two electric SUVs in North America, but not until 2024. And I think that's going to be either the CRV or the HRV. I think that's the one that I showed you guys, and it looks all nice and fancy. Honda electrification strategy will also extend to its lineup for motorcycles, scooters. The company plans to release three new electric models in the area of personal use by 2024, as well as electric motorcycle. Japanese automaker Toyota, in particular, once were the leaders in hybrid vehicles, but have lagged behind American companies in all electric vehicle market. That's like I said, I don't know why. Um, like Honda and Toyota are one of the biggest companies, and then Tesla just comes out and steals their lunch when it comes to the electric, full electric. And then now they're barely getting into the electric game. I know they've done it in the past, but I feel like they should have jumped on it a long time ago. We would have had some sick electric vehicles. Like the NSX is a dope car, but it's a combination of both. Gasoline. It's like a hybrid system for the NSX, but I'm not a fan of that. I like my NSX pure engine. Yeah, I love the way it sounds, old one, and I love the way the Type R sounds too, with an exhaust. Anyway, in recent years, but with California banning sales of new internal combustion engine vehicles by 2035, the Biden administration moving towards the government vehicle fleet all electric, along with other reduced emissions and blah 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 blah. So, so it looks like the future is heading toward the electric and hydrogen fuel cell. Now, both technology are still, paving their way. We don't know what is it called? Like when everything settles down, who will become supreme? It's kind of like the old VHS versus Betamax, Apple versus Android, and like PlayStation versus Xbox. What is the other? Microsoft versus Apple. That. So we won't know until everything settles down. Maybe there's going to be room for both. Especially hydrogen fuel cell would be perfect for big trucks that are hauling a lot of heavy stuff. You know, um, it's electric batteries are very heavy, but Honda seems to be paving the way. Well, they're they're not really paving the way; they're lagging behind. But I do believe in the company, and I do believe what they're doing is right, sort of. But at the end of the day, we all know that they're in the business of making money, just like any other corporations, and they're gonna go to what sells. They're gonna try to sell you what you want, and they're gonna try to say all the right things, but we will know only in time. Time will tell whether what they say is true or false because new politician always getting in there. There's always a new person changing the laws, pushing the goalpost. So you really don't know how everything's going to turn out. But what I can tell you is you better get yourself a 2030 Type R before all this stuff kicks in because who knows, man? Who knows? Anyway, this is somewhat unbiased. If you enjoy the video, as always, make sure to like and subscribe and have yourself a lovely day, man.